what's up YouTube? So today I'm going to be doing an experiment with my compost teas to see if when I add all these extra microbes, if they actually make a difference in numbers of microbes using the microbiometer test that I made a video of earlier. So I'm going to be doing two treatments, 1 gallon compost tea each in small buckets. And for both treatments, they're both going to get a half cup each of my Tut Hill Farms compost that I have and earthworm castings. And then for sugar, I'm going to use the Foop sweetener at 1 ounce per gallon. And then for extra food for the microbes, I'm using the Keep It Simple microbe catalyst from Kiss Organics at 1.5 tablespoons per gallon. And then the kelp, I'm going to add liquid kelp at 1 tablespoon per gallon. So in addition to that, both treatments will get that. And then the second treatment will also get the microbes I add, which include Photosynthesis Plus at 6 mils a gallon, fish shit at 6 mils a gallon, Azos, 1 teaspoon per gallon, elm plant juice, 1 ounce per gallon, and great white mycorrhizae at 1 teaspoon per gallon. So we're going to brew the tea for 24 hours, and then tomorrow morning we'll come out and we'll do the microbiometer test and see if there's any differences. I think it'll be really interesting. I have the stuff bubbling away right now because the camera glitched out earlier, so I had to reshoot this part. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm excited to see what happens. All right, let's get to it. So when I brew my teas, I use tap water, hose water, and so I've had these bubbling here for a couple hours. I have 2 air stones in each one, so they're bubbling away. That bubbles off any chlorine that's in the water, which would definitely affect the microbes. And then for my compost, the solid things, so the compost and the earthworm castings, I put them in a fine mesh bag, and this way we don't have to filter it through cheesecloth or something when it's done. You can do it the other way, but then you have to filter it. Or if you're just putting it in your garden, you don't have to filter it. But if you're using any sort of pump or sprayer or anything, it'll clog it up. So I'm going to go ahead and get the compost and earthworms castings in here in the bags. And what I usually do is I add the sweetener first. I guess it doesn't make a difference, but that's just the order I go in. Sweetener, any other liquids, and then throw the bag in with the earthworm castings. And what I also do is I make sure I dip it, get it really wet, and I kind of massage the bag a little bit in the water to help break up the chunks and get any microbes out. And I'll do that for both buckets. So let's go ahead and get these filled up and ready and brewing. Now, like I said earlier, I'm going to go ahead and massage the bags, the compost inside the bag, and kind of break up any clumps. And this helps also release microbes from clinging to the particles. And then we'll brew these for 24 hours. I already added the microbes to the other one, and we'll see if there's any differences. I'm excited. All right, we'll see you in the morning. So we're back. It's a little over 24 hours later. I've got a little bit of foaming going on the top on both. So now we're going to use our microbiometer test kit, test both of them, and see any differences in the numbers. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we're back. It's been the 20-minute resting time. So I'm going to go ahead and get my mini pipette. I'll do treatment 1, which did not have the additional microbes. 1 drop, 2 drops, 3 drops. Take out the app, start a test, compost tea. So this will be treatment 1. Okay, that one had 20.1 micrograms of carbon per milliliter, in between low and good. So not too great. Let's do the second one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Treatment 2. 31.7 micrograms carbon per milliliter, and that's closer to the good on the scale. Alright, hey guys, so I just went through and did the tests. I had another camera glitch where I had it not set correctly. Seems to happen a lot. But basically for treatment 1, where I just had the compost and the sugars, I had 20.1 micrograms of carbon per milliliter. Treatment 2, where I added the extra microbes, had 31.7 micrograms carbon per milliliter. So it seems off this initial experiment that adding those extra microbes adds to the compost tea microbe numbers. So that's pretty interesting. I'd like to repeat this experiment in the future and also do different compost tea experiments. So I will definitely bring those to you guys. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, or if you have anything to say at all. I'd love to interact with you guys. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.